second round. Before I call on Senator Lee.
Could he just answer the question if he said that the FBI headquarters where they investigate cybercrime and terrorism should be shut down and opened as a deep state?
Hey, Mr. Chair.
As a museum. Did he say that the headquarters should be shut down?
Mr. Chair.
I deserve an answer to that question. He is asking to be head of the FBI, and he said that their headquarters should be shut down.
Mr. Chair, parliamentary inquiry.
You got anything you want to say, Mr. Patel, before I go on to Senator Lee?
Simply this. If the best attacks on me are going to be false accusations and grotesque mischaracterizations, the only thing this body is doing is defeating the credibility of the men and women at the FBI. I stood with them here in this country. In every theater of war we have, I was on the ground in service of this nation. And any accusations leveled against me that I would somehow put political bias before the Constitution are grotesquely unfair. And I will have you reminded that I have been endorsed by over 300,000 law enforcement officers to become the next director of the FBI. Let's ask them.
Mr. Chairman, I am quoting his own words.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
Welcome to the MC Two-Tool Show. I am your hardcore, fierce, and sexy host, MC Two-Tool. Now, what you saw at the beginning of the video was Minnesota Senator, former presidential hopeful, and batshit crazy Amy Klobuchar. One of many people in government that are incompetent and unqualified to be where they are in life, yet by some stroke of luck, they're there. And so she's making a failed attempt to grill the candidate for the nominee for FBI director, Mr. Kash Patel there, and she's making an utter fool of herself. She is a moron. And it showed in her presidential run, it's showing in this hearing, and she's just unhinged. Very unhinged and very delusional. But even more delusional than her is Adam Schiff. Now, Adam Schiff, if you remember, as a congressman, was part of the Russia hoax, the collusion delusion. And yes, Adam Schiff was very delusional. This is a man who accepted a prank call as the real deal. Some guy gets on there with a phony Russian accent, calls Adam Schiff, claiming to have naked pictures of Donald Trump. And he showed all kinds of interest as if this was a real lead. And it got proven to be a prank phone call. And national security was put in jeopardy because of Adam Schiff. Definitely millions of U.S. tax dollars were put in jeopardy because of Adam Schiff. And rightfully so, he was censured. And being that the state of California is so woke and ass backwards, they rewarded a censured congressman by electing him a senator. And what does he do in his first days as senator? He tries to make a fool out of Kash Patel, who turns the tables on him. Now let's see how that worked out for Adam Schiff. Here we go.
Is that who we want running the FBI? I want you to turn around. There are Capitol Police officers behind you. They're guarding us. Take a look at them right now. Turn around.
I'm looking at you. You're talking to me.
No, look at them. I want you to look at them if you can, if you have the courage to look them in the eye, Mr. Patel, and tell them you're proud of what you did. Tell them you're proud that you raised money off of people that assaulted their colleagues, that pepper sprayed them, that beat them with poles. Tell them you're proud of what you did, Mr. Patel. They're right there. They're guarding you today. Tell them how proud you are.
That's an abject lie, and you know it. I've never, ever accepted violence against law enforcement. I've worked with these men and women, as you know,
you
my entire
glorified
life,
it in song,
and I did
Mr.
not
Patel.
make a single dime out of
It in
it.
song. Well, let me.
How about you ask them if I have their backs, and let's see about that answer.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Patel. Let me ask you this. If an FBI director promoted a song of people who sprayed pepper spray in the face of an FBI agent, would you say they were fit to be director?
Mr. Schiff?
Yes or no? Would they be fit to be director?
I am fit to be the director of the FBI.
Okay, so Adam Schiff's over there accusing Kash Patel of putting out a hit song at the expense of the safety and well-being of Capitol Police officers and FBI agents. And all Kash Patel wants to do is take the corruption that definitely exists in the FBI and remove it from the FBI. And yeah, if he said as a civilian that he wanted the headquarters to be relegated to a museum for the deep state, he's entitled to that. It's his First Amendment right to say that. And he should not be disqualified from becoming FBI director for saying that. But Amy Klobuchar wanted to shame him for that. And Adam Schiff, of all people, wanted to shame Kash Patel and accuse him of putting out a hit song at the expense of Capitol Police and FBI agents. And Kash Patel turned the tables on him. Notice when he ordered Kash Patel to turn around and tell these people that he's so proud to exploit them, that Kash Patel just flipped the tables on him and said, why don't you ask them who has their back? And Adam Schiff wouldn't do that because it does not fit his narrative. The inevitable answer he would have gotten would not have fit his narrative. And he's one of the biggest propagandists going out there. He's the type of person that would call a rigged election a conspiracy theory, but to this day, still insists that the Russia hoax was real deal. That Christopher Steele's dirty dossier was somehow real deal. All that was a comic book without the pictures. And this clown is a U.S. Senator. Think of all these sickos in the U.S. Senate. Cory Booker is another one. Kirsten Gillibrand is another one. Chuck Schumer, he's another one. But one of the most delusional of all is Adam Schiff. And everyone should hate Adam Schiff. If there's one person everyone in America should universally hate, it's Adam Schiff for his blatant lies about Donald Trump. But we do have a few allies in the U.S. Senate. is a very smart man by the name of John Kennedy, senator from Louisiana. And he had this exchange of words with Kash Patel. And here we go.
You've made a lot of people mad, haven't you, Mr. Patel?
Seems so, Senator.
You think maybe you've made the right people mad?
As my FBI agents, the BRIC agents told me when I was running cases with them across this country and around the world, if you're not ticking off some people, you're not doing your job right.
My colleague and friend Senator Durbin called you a conspiracy theorist. You remember that?
I do, Senator.
You were instrumental in revealing that the Trump-Russia election collusion hoax was a hoax, weren't you?
Yes, sir. I was a lead investigator.
Sounds to me like we need to get some new conspiracy theories because all the old ones turned out to be true.
Facts matter, Senator.
Yeah. I mean, conspiracy theorists are up something like 37-0.
Oh, that John Kennedy is so witty. Such a witty guy. I mean, the way he said that. We're starting to, we have to come up with new conspiracy theories because the old ones turned out to be true. And boy, oh boy, ain't that the sad truth, I tell you. But I believe Kash Patel's credentials will outweigh the propagandist lies being said about him and the way they twist and turn things. They take little bits and pieces of the truth and don't run with the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Take a little piece of it and stretch it in such a way where it's almost like a funhouse mirror and nothing like it was originally intended to be conveyed. And that's what the Democrats are all about. They're all about twisting the narrative, twisting and turning things to fit their narrative, I should say. And before you know it, you have Democrats in power for decades running beautiful cities into slums. And with that November 5th election of Donald Trump and several U.S. senators that got flipped from blue to red, and some governorships got flipped from blue to red, congressional districts, state senate districts got flipped from blue to red, and it's no one's fault but the Democrats and their failed policies. And I believe Kash Patel's credentials will outweigh whatever grim and gruesome picture the Democrats want to paint of Mr. Kash Patel. I believe the only one that would have a hard time and still not even have as hard a time getting in as Pete Hegseth would be Tulsi Gabbard. I believe even Robert Kennedy Jr. Will get in easier than Tulsi Gabbard because Tulsi Gabbard was once a Democratic congresswoman, so they have an axe to grind with her. But in the end, good God and holy heaven will prevail. God, the creator of beautiful creatures like this cat right here. Respect God. Watch out for the Illuminati. Love your cats. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay strong, keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building, hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, MC Too Tall. who has been joined late in the video by Daisy here. Okay, be good.